Okay guys, here we are back in the RV. I went ahead and installed this insert. I just slid it in there. I still got to screw it in, but I found it at our local RV dealer, so that already looks a million times better. I still got to fix the leak, but I just wanted to stick it up there and make sure it fit. So what we're going to do this evening is we're going to work on the curtain section above the cab over. So before, if you guys remember, this thing had some nice gray curtains. Well, they weren't so nice, but had some gray curtains that went across. So we ordered a new track. We ordered a new track for it, so we're going to mount the new track and hang. We got these kind of light blue colored curtains. I think it'll go good in here with all the white, and it also kind of matches the blue just a little bit. The camera makes it look like this stuff on the wall is darker, but it's got some close stuff, so we figured, why not? So that's what we're going to work on this evening, and we'll let you guys know how it goes. So as I said before, this is what we're going to be working on. So we ordered this online, telescoping curtain track. So I haven't opened this thing up yet. I don't know what this is going to entail to install it, but we're going to find out. So, stuff and things. Some screws, some little inserts. This right here. Insert here. So we already have pre-drilled holes, so we're going to reuse all that stuff, because I'm imagining inside the ceiling is already mounts and everything, so we're not going to deal with that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a measurement from one side, figure out where the first hole is. Okay, so if I have this thing up against the wall, we'll go to that hole, and then we'll just measure each hole, boom 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 boom, all the way down the line, and we'll drill the holes in this guy. We'll install our screws, and then we'll hang it up. So I'm going to get to that, and we'll see you guys when we start to put it up. Okay guys, I want to hop on here real quick. These are the mounts that you're supposed to use. They come with this thing. You don't have to drill holes, but I'm going to drill the holes so I can reuse what I have here. That way I'm not re-drilling holes. Like I say, it's an RV, this isn't at home. I'm not going to be trying to find a stud. I already know we're good there, so I'm just going to drill the holes like I was telling you guys about in the beginning and go from there. With the power of camera editing, I'm going to super fast forward all this so you guys don't have to, be bored and watch us drill holes. So all we're doing is drilling the holes, like I said, putting it up there, checking it, putting it up there, checking it, drill all the holes, and then we're going to go ahead and, as you can see, I'm screwing it into the ceiling. Okay guys, as you can see, we got our curtain rod mounted up there, and Christy's about to try to start hanging a curtain on it, I suppose. So we'll see how it looks when it's all hung up. Okay guys, we got our baby blue curtains up. They slide over. Just like so. Now you got your private sleeping area above the cab. One step closer.
Alright y'all, about to get rid of this brown paint. I'm gonna paint it white. I got everything taped off so I don't get paint everywhere. But say bye bye brown. Alright y'all, I got the first layer of white paint over the brown, and if you know, when you paint over a darker color, that it's going to take a few layers of paint. But also a tip, it is good to use the Kills All-Purpose Interior Exterior Primer paint when painting on top of a darker color. It helps the lighter color to stick better.
There she is, painting her heart away. So first off, did you explain about the kills and stuff?
Yes, it helps when you paint over a darker color.
Okay, I'll shut up. Apparently she already explained it. So this is just real life view of what it looks like to roll paint on the wall. Okay.
Alright guys, I have a fresh coat of paint on there. I will definitely let it dry tomorrow. Let it dry until tomorrow and come and look at it again and see if maybe it needs another one. And I don't know if you can tell, but I got paint in my hair. I'm sure my husband would love for you to see that. It's the aftermath of painting and having long hair.
Guys, so we're doing, this just was sitting in there, but I'm going to take all this out. So as you can see, all I got to do is pull out a few screws right here, some of these clips, pull some of that out. I got to pull this section out because I want to make a little bit bigger dinette, and I want to make something that would be comfortable for somebody like a grown person to lay on. So I want to say it's like 69 inches, I believe. I believe it'll be 69 inches when it's all said and done. Let's take a look. Yeah, 69 inches, so almost 6 feet. So I'm short. I'm only 5'8" on a good day. So most of the time like 5'7". So I'll be able to lay on it, and kids could lay on it, I suppose. My wife is 5 foot. How tall are you? 5'4", so she's good too. So yeah, so like a grown person probably couldn't lay on it, but at least some kids could lay on it. So I'm gonna get to tearing this out, and we'll see you guys when we get it out. Okay guys, as you just saw, that came apart really easy. Didn't take very long at all. Now, one thing I did notice in here, oh, let me put this up here, the rest of them, right there. So one thing I did notice, there's a few switches and stuff, and some stuff's not plugged in here. Now, I've been curious because one of the outside light works, but like that's it. So I'm not really sure. I might have to try to find a wiring diagram of some sort and figure out what is what on this thing. But I'm wondering, so I know this particular switch works. This is how you turn the power on and off to the lights from the coach battery to connect battery. But I'm wondering, so I know one of these, I believe it's this one. Yep. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this one turns off the inside and outside light. But this guy right here, I have not been able to figure out what it does. And I'm almost thinking that it could potentially turn off the ceiling lights. So I'm gonna mess with this and see what I can find. Alright. Alright guys, as you can see, I've essentially disassembled this entire makeshift bench seat that we had. There's a bunch of leftover pieces, and today I ran to Home Depot and got myself a 4x8 sheet of 5/8 plywood, and what we're going to do is we're going to build our new dinette. So before, the way this little bench thing was set up, it came out, as you can see, 30 inches. Right there, you can see where it was on the floor. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going to bring it out 37 inches. So it'll come out here, okay? We're going to come out 37 inches and 37 inches there. I'm going to build two nice little benches, okay? I'm going to have to move this. We'll actually move this to the center. We'll have to move it over a little bit. And what we're going to create is a nice little kitchen dinette that you can see 4 people at, eat comfortably, and then it also turns into a nice lay down bed. So essentially we'll be able to sleep 2 people up there 2 people here, 2 people here. So that's a total of 6. And then I think what I'm gonna do in the back is I'm gonna build myself some nice bunk beds, but we'll get to that. But they'll fold up and lean up against the wall. So yeah, this is gonna be our next project. I just wanted to show you guys where we're at. That was kind of the tear out. And now it's gonna be building a nice little dinette. So stay tuned and we'll see what we come up with.